Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your girl T. We back with another fucking video. Last night, my Steelers played against the Miami Dolphins Monday night football. As we all know. I gotta say at the beginning, the first half, the first drives were, you know, kind of started off slow and things like that. 3 and outs. Um, But on the other side note, the defense, they played fucking fantastic. They did a good job. They did what I expect them to do. I made a video recently, before the game saying like, you can't allow, Tua to get comfortable. I feel like he had a few, passes, but we made him, you know, very uncomfortable. As things picked up in the game, the defense really set the tone for us. So, and then the offense started clicking in the second half, and we just started, moving. So that was good to see. We played aggressive, which we should be playing each and every game. I don't know why we don't play it like that, aggressive like that, every game. I feel like we play too much conservative shit. A lot of I don't like that. We should definitely play aggressive, each and every game. Just don't do it in one game. Just do it in every game. Like I said, I think we have the Lions. Then we have the Browns and Ravens. Those are the 3 games we got left of the regular season. But yeah, the defense did a good job. Yes, of course, Sante Samuel. He got the beginning. He had a pick. Shout out to him. What a story that he had he dealt with the injuries and stuff like that, but he came to us and he played his part. He did a good job, as well as Eccles. Eccles did a good job. Joey Porter, you know. Corners did a really good job. Jalen Ramsey, he made some plays as well out there. Cam Hayward, everybody did their part. Patrick Queen did his part as well. That's what we have to do. We have to stay consistent in playing like that. That's a really big problem with this team. It's too much inconsistencies, very inconsistent. We'll play like this, like you saw last night, and then we'll play totally different the next game. We have to stay consistent. That's really the issue. Part of the issue with this team is that we can never stay consistent. Never can say, I feel like being aggressive on both sides of the ball. But other than that, man, of course, I don't really like I feel like that tush push shit. It feel weird when we do it. Like I like it when the Eagles do it and the other teams do it, but it's like I don't know what it is, but hey, some people like it. I don't like when my team does it. It's weird. But other than that, hey, it's a good dub. It was a good dub. I feel like we did a really good job out there, and so be it. Aaron Rodgers, of course he took some sacks, but it's okay. I feel like we can clean that up a little bit more, and yeah. But like I said, y'all, we got we have to stay consistent if we really want to compete with these other teams. Like, you just can't play good and then the next game you just flat out play like shit. You feel me? You gotta play consistent. You gotta be consistent on both sides of the ball, and yeah, we get it. There's times when you have off nights, but that's tough. It really is tough to do, but we gotta stay aggressive all times, and that's why I want them to. I want the Steelers to play aggressive way more, because you see results. You see results when this team plays aggressive, not conservative. When you play conservative, I feel like everybody just they not at their best. You feel me? I feel like when the Pittsburgh Steelers play aggressive, we at our best. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I was telling people in the live yesterday, like, it was a person like saying that we should play conservative. Nah, we should most definitely play. We have not played aggressive enough this year, and you see what happens when we do that. A lot of our players make big plays and stuff like that. And by the way, shout out to Mika Fitzpatrick. You know, I love seeing him. I miss him. I love some Mika Fitzpatrick. It was cool to see all the Steelers players out there when he got hurt, and he got right back up, and they cheered him on and things like that. And I'm happy that he got up and he was okay and things like that. You can tell it's no love lost. A lot of people love Mika on the Steelers, and so be it. But like I say, y'all, I want to know your guys' thoughts, of course, in the conversations. What was your takeaway in this game? For me, it was the defense that set the tone of getting this offense back. It was a little slow for the offense, but then they picked it up for sure. Special teams, they did their job as well. Shout out to the special team. They don't get enough flowers like they do. But let me know in the comment section how you guys felt about this game yesterday night. Yeah, I'll say the defense. They did a good job making Tua uncomfortable in a lot of situations. Jalen Waddle didn't really do too much. I've messed with Jalen Waddle, but it was good to see that he didn't really cook. He didn't cook us. Make big yardage and stuff like that. You didn't really see much of a big yardage from them and things like that. We can't take A-Chan. A-Chan is a really good player. But, of course he got some runs and stuff like that. But other than that, we did our part. The defense did their part. But, I would like to hear from a lot of you what you guys thought about last night's game. And, yeah, I got more videos on the way. Stay tuned. My YouTube side, TikTok side, I just want to thank y'all. I appreciate the love, support, and, of course, the messages, DMs, or the messages from y'all message me on DMs and stuff like that on the Twitter X, or whether on TikTok, Whisper, whatever you want to call it. Some of you sometimes come to the Twitch or Kick. That's where I go live sometimes over there. But shout out to y'all, man. I really want to thank y'all so much for supporting me throughout this whole season. We're about to end the regular season. We got like 2 to 3 games left. So in this playoff. So, like I said, we go on from there, and I'll see y'all on the next one. It's your girl T, and I'm signing out. Peace.